And then from there, account management is working. Now, another thing that I can do is that let me make a course.
So, how many accounts would you guys trade
in a day?
Like for how many clients?
In a day, maybe now I will trade like about 20 accounts.
Yo.
And then out of 20 accounts, maybe 13 will survive. 7 won't survive, or maybe 14 will survive. Because normally what I would do is that some accounts we had like copy trading. We will just link copy trading at any like a room at that time. So we will just account or it's profiting, we'll just link it to other accounts and then it's profits and then we withdraw. But we ended up stopping the copy trading because if things don't go well, now that means that it's mass distraction. The other accounts are going to lose.
When account when you want to handle drawdown
100%. So what we did is that one thing with boom and crash, a lot of people don't understand boom and crash. Boom and crash, it works car margin level and free margin. You need to be able to understand how those things works. Normally with boom and crash, when you trade full margin, your margin level has to start with 100. If it goes below 100, that means that now your account is about to die. Supply and demand, ICT, smart money, necessary modified in such a way my dear Adiru chop in and out. That's why we were able to like that's why we were able to afford to live like a very high lifestyle. Because we were able to like pay like rent and afford to like fly away in case if you want to fly to a different country or just fly wherever
things that
you
always wanted to do.
Yeah, so that's when I started realizing, hey, this is a dream. This thing, it works. It really works. So I stayed like in ITOS from 2021 to 2025.
Wow.
Like paying 30,000 per month.
Per month.
Yes. And then 2022, no, 2023, not 22, I bought my first car. But things did not go well with my first car. It was an R32. So that R selling way too powerful. His trading was way too powerful, even more than us who showed him the crafts. His name is Antonio Tawana. He's one of the best traders we have in time. Antonio Tawana. So like he started like making 100Ks, buying himself cars, and it was so inspiring. Because one thing about what God does is that God will lead you to people by like when in case if you can't do it for yourself, but if you show them the way, when they do it, now you are able to see that no, this thing is real, this thing can happen. So like
welcome to yet another episode of our interviews. And actually, it's a Friday, so we tell a holy tatanya. But yeah, welcome to it. I'm trying to psych myself up and hype myself up. We are here with one of Botswana's top Forex traders. I think he needs no introduction. Maybe you can. How are you, my brother?
I'm all good, my king.
Are you well?
Yeah, 100%.
And you came late. This guy.
Traders never come in time.
I get it. Yeah. Sometimes we wake up at 10. Sometimes we wake up at 4 a.m. Sleeping pattern.
I get it.
So you are well, my brother.
I'm good.
No, thanks so much for coming through. Our viewers out there, wherever they are, who you are, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My name in short is Kennedy Molt. I'm just a 23-year-old top Forex trader
Yes, sir.
here in Botswana. I started from 2017, 2018. And then, yeah, we're still pushing even now.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. But go gae like
Um, I'm from Polokwane.
Oh wow.
And then Polokwane, Limpopo.
Okay.
And then ke holetse ko toropo e nngwe ya Phikwe. It's nearby, so I get about batsama through business and stuff. So ke holetse thata ko toropong ya Phikwe, and then from Phikwe we had to relocate from Phikwe now to Gaborone due to business reasons. And then when I got here, I did like my junior school here in Gaborone. And then I did my senior school, same thing in Gaborone. Junior was in Sasaraza Kama, and then senior was in Lidumang Senior School.
Yes, sir.
So from SSKM junior, and that's where I started trading, because Negilomoto Narata business, like commerce related things and accounting. So normally when I started trading, like I started double expect option or IQ options, those apps, and
binary options,
100%. And then from there, kana the trading skill. You make profit. It's a loss. And then until I shifted to Octa Trader from IQ options, I go Octa Trader. So Octa Trader, I think I did it for like 3 months. And then 3 months or thing, and then I met up a friend of mine from senior school.
What year was this?
The year was around 2019. 2019.
Yes, sir.
And then I met up a friend of mine, Teboho. So he introduced me to Derive. Now I had to shift from Octa get a good Derive because Derive. So like what he was doing, he was specializing mostly in boom and crash. And another time I get go Octa. So like market familiar it was volatility pairs. So at that time I was specializing in volatility pairs 2019, 2020, and then boom and crash. So that's when we started like working together, and then we opened company with one room capital. At that time what he was doing, and since he had a very high risk appetite, now I will teach because I'm smart. Yeah. So what I would do is that I will focus.
So you were the smart one, and he was the risk taker.
The risk taker. So what we'll normally do is that now most of the time I'll just handle up the issue for analyzing, teaching clients and everything. And what the hell I got
so by that time you guys were school kids.
Yeah, that time yeah, at that time, 2019, 2020, just around there.
So you've been around, yeah?
100%, Mikey.
So what the business acumen, you get it from your parents?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
So and then from there, we had a senior, and then I had to go to, now we have to go to university.
Yes.
So, and now I decided, now I'm not going. So now we're still hesitating, because at that time, that's where you have to make decisions. What is going to happen to your future? But what I knew was that with Forex trading, a lot of mentors buy Forex who are way too successful, like worldwide.
True.
So like I was hesitating, should I go to school? Should I drop out? Megan, I have to go to school because parents want certificates.
Yes.
Parents, we have to go to school so that we fulfill the dreams outside, because I agree, we know that the traditional ways things like that.
Yes.
So like on the other hand, Forex was popping out a lot of money, and we were still young.
How much were you guys making? Like maybe on a daily?
We could close 100K in a day.
Wow.
Yes.
And you guys were like go school.
We were still at
Ne le
school.
kgona go focus go school on Madi.
I don't think the focus was there, my king. I don't want to lie. There was no focus. Because kanale even how it's in our school hello trader forex like mo gongwe go ya ko tlase mo gongwe go ya ko godimo.
Something has to give
Yeah,
you.
either on a profitable go forexing but school the result they are drop. Or maybe on crack go school but ka how lose a lot of
True.
So and then from there kaya university I went to BAC but I only attended a week.
Just 1 week.
1 week we get
This is like what 2020.
Yeah, 20,
COVID.
I think it was 2021.
Oh, 2021.
The university was 2021. So I only attended 1 week. Let me follow the dream. So now we sit down and then we started a company. I know Harizo we get my king. Now the way I think maybe let's just call it Rome Capital. Ibiza Rome Capital. We started branding ourselves. We started like focusing on boom and crash only. And then already skills are under there is a perfect deal. I was way too sharp. Like in a day we will close.
And I think there were guys who were also popular in the
yes
synthetic space like
100%. Yeah, those ones are about it's more, but it's about push.
Yes.
So that time 2021, and then what happened is that we met Cabs. There's this other guy called Matla Cabs. So what he did was that but I have something.
Cabs, I know him from socials. I haven't met him.
100%.
Yes.
So he was like, but skill is a swearing. I think if you get like a bonta, say if we mix, it's going to like explode.
Wow.
So Kebs, what he did was that so then I introduced them to Rome. That time Kebs introduced her to his friend called Resego. So they were a team, Lorna we were a team. So we had to like meet up and then the skill. That time there was something called leveraging in the rhyme, whereby like you can hedge or leverage, but it was called hedging, whereby you can just place buy orders and sell orders and then look or market the which direction and then you close those orders. So how the like a certain portion of money from the broker to top up your balance so that your positions can run. So what we did is that at that time, for you to like use that kind of skill for trading, you have to be a very high risk trader. You risk all of your account and you have to borrow something to top up your account so that you trade. So one mistake, the account is gone. Yes.
It's do or die.
It's do or die. So how trade margin only negative. I agree, you know that margin is the amount that you are risking and then free margin is the amount that you are left with. The free margin will write negative and then the margin level is how healthy your account is. Yes, now you can put more trades. So margin level are instead of how it's in full margin more boom and crash, instead of crossing like 100, almost like negative 50. No similar already. And then once already but the already now your debt is paid. But you are still remaining with that negative free margin because you borrowed money from the broker. So 2021, 2022, we started milking that broker really, really hard. And then I think 2022, that's the time when Rome made his first million. But when he made that million, he did not tell me that he made a million. So he later showed me Bonta. It was a surprise. He was like, "My king, come and see this." When I get to see the deposit, deposit here is like $500, but the money made is 66,000. I'm like, damn, how did you make this? So now at that time, like I hard trader, so like I did not see what like he's trading, but sometimes we'll take the very same trades. And then what he do, since he has a very high risk appetite, he will reach a target like in a short space of time. So his risk appetite they need to cabs. But in terms of skill, I was clicking Tatale Resego because he's one kind of trader who's way too skilled. is one of the best analysts that we have.
You should bring these guys on the podcast.
100%. I'll try to.
Because all we are trying to do here is to try and build the industry. Core Botswana they are in the same space.
For sure, Mikey.
So that we inspire whoever is watching.
100%. So at that time, like Risero had a very high. He was so skilled. He was one person you know, like he researches a lot, and I was like, research. So those guys, what they do is that they don't research, they execute. Because one thing about someone who's way too knowledgeable in terms of,
and you become too cautious.
In terms of risking, like what they do is that they analyze the risk first before entering. So those guys, when they don't analyze the risk, they will just execute. So one thing with them is that
they don't know what the risk out there for.
100%. But when they have a risk, and they were always on the right side of the market. So we also had to like learn the way they risk, and then we ended up on the very same level, skill wise, and also like having the very same risk appetite. So we started like boosting boom and crash from 2022 ne kana anong ke go nna ko di meter di tsenang di 100k di tsena beke le beke, and then I moved to iTowers. I got a penthouse here in iTowers, and I think I was paying a rent 30,000
per month.
I had a very young age because at that time I think I was around 2019, just around there.
You're very young.
I was very young. So like now we started. I started to get exposed to the lifestyle and pushing. We got to like inspire a lot of people, because there were points whereby like we will create more like a service with account management. What people will do is that they will tell us their needs.
I was actually going to ask you that.
Yes, and then we will fulfill their needs. But normally with account management, it was a very high risk service, because it's either we go big or we go home.
Yeah.
So we had services level car slot, the student slot, the normal slot, whereby we would just make maybe a target of 20,000, and then from student slot we'll make 10,000, because 10 is just a lot of money for a student.
True.
And then if you want a car, we'll only stick to maybe 200k or 100k, nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
Because in some cases near hard trade, it's about things like that. But the result is anyway way too high. Because
so what motivated you to start
account management?
management?
Like I was saying, as a businessman, you need to understand that for your business to run, you can't only operate your business with your money.
100%.
Same thing with real estate. You can sell a house, but it's a house. You understand?
True.
You can be an agent and then you buy a house, but osina mati.
Yes.
What you do is that normally and then make more like a contract. No, I'll pay in this duration. Just give me this duration, and then accumulate. So what we were doing is that since we've realized that a lot of people, there was a gap in the market.
True.
The gap was knowledge. So a lot of people did not have knowledge on how to trade.
But they wanted money.
Yes. So what we did was like, the industry is so dirty, because nowadays people sell robots that are not working. People use systems. Sometimes those systems are not programmed by professionals.
Yes.
And then they tend to like scam people. So what can we do? And then we discovered account management. We were like, no, if we do account management, let's not take money from people. Let them open accounts, fund on their accounts, give us investors' details. Yes, they'll just give us investors' details. We will trade, and then they will send us our 50% shares, excluding their investments. Because we knew very well that if we take money now, that's where the problem is, because we are not going to be able to handle the clients because but you're never business.
It's also I think it gives the person who traded a
100%
bit of caring. What's the word I'm looking for?
Trust.
transparency.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
you find like 100.
Mhm.
I can see or was it push it to this
Very
much.
true, very true, very true.
Mm.
So what we were doing is that we'll take to need those details, and then after we trade, they will send us our 50% shares, excluding the investment. But some they were running away with money.
So how
because
about how about Zach?
ah,
There's
ke
nothing.
boithoboga he. Unless if you can be able to research
Yes.
gore motho o nna kae and then try to locate
But
it,
it's
lo
also a
bua
tedious
gone
process.
100%.
Mm.
So, and then from there, be re bona gore no, account management is working. Now, another thing that I can do is that let me make a course
So how many accounts would you guys trade?
in a day.
Like for how many clients?
In a day, maybe now I will trade like about 20 accounts.
Yo.
And then out of 20 accounts, maybe 13 will survive. 7 won't survive, or maybe 14 will survive. Because normally what I would do is that some accounts we had like copy trading. We will just link copy trading at any room at that time. So we will just account or it's profiting, we'll just link it to other accounts and then it's profits and then we withdraw. But we ended up stopping the copy trading because if things don't go well, now that means that it's mass distraction. The other accounts are going to lose.
When account when you want to handle drawdown.
100%. So what we did is that one thing with boom and crash, a lot of people don't understand boom and crash. Boom and crash, it works car margin level, and free margin. You need to be able to understand how those things works. Normally with boom and crash, when you trade full margin, your margin level has to start with 100. If it goes below 100, that means that now your account is about to die. So what you do is that since margin level starts with 100, you only target a margin level of maybe 1,000. Your 100, you can flip it to 1,000 with the margin level, 1,000. So what you do is that you hold your trades so that the margin level can go up to 1,000. So that's how the system works. So another thing with boom and crash, near us a trade the spike, we trade against the spike. So against the spike, spike has it covers like a bigger movement in a short space of time. But against like with a larger move, go spike. So that larger move, the pizza thing, how they calculated, maybe $1,000 or 1.5 US dollars output your profit with just $100 account. So if we do account management and then target about 20k, client dates are 10, gets are 10. If get traded the account with 10 today, maybe we'll survive at 8. We should get 80 down already. So with the cash lot, normally what we'll do, I get in a relay 4. What we'll do is that babang bay account management, babang bay ka the cash slot. So I like cash slot and I'll be the more 1,000 USD, 1.5 USD. It will only take you 3 hours to reach 100k or 200. Wow. And then you are out. Because necessary master really the skills it's a boom and crash. And with the strategy that we're using, supply and demand, ICT, smart money, necessary modify in such a way or my dear I do a chop in and out, in and out, in and out. That's why we were able to like that's why we were able to like afford to live like a very high lifestyle. Because we were able to like pay like rent and afford to like fly away in case if you want to fly to a different country or just fly wherever
things
we
that
want
you
to.
always wanted to do.
Yeah, so that's when I started realizing, hey, this is a dream. This thing, it works. It really works. So I stayed like in ITOS from 2021 to 2025. Wow. Like paying 30,000 per month. Yes. And then 2022, no, 2023, not 22, I bought my first car. But things did not go well with my first car. It was an R32. So that R32, what happened is that I paid the amount to pay. Like now, when my dear thing money talks.
Yeah.
Money talks. You just send money,
Hopefully you are.
and then I want the car to be delivered right away.
Uh,
So I sent the money, and then it happened that my friends did not deliver. And then no, it's fine. And then I bought.
and then you let it go.
Yeah,
And
and then I just let it go.
How much was this?
I think it was around 60,000. 60,000.
But it's a lot of money still.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. But at that time, happy mo when I think it was a friend of mine. So we realized here like but if you gonna kupile 60, nigga 60 what thing. And then I bought my second car. It was a CLS 350, V6 turbocharged engine. Yeah, 2014. So what happened with that car?
2024.
No, it was 2014. The 2024 one is
2014.
It was a 2014 model.
Oh, I thought
the
you said
CLS.
you bought it in 2014.
No, I bought it like in 2023.
Oh, okay.
So it was a 2014 model CLS 350. So I got it for around 250,000. But even lower, I was also scammed. And then one thing that I realized is that when you have money, when more money comes, now you get too exposed to people who are bad, who like steals, who scams and things like that. So at that time, like I wanted things to move faster because now I get excited over, hey, I want a car. It is my first car. Let me just drive. So I only drove that car for like 6 months. No, it wasn't 6 months. I think it was 7 months. What I did is that the first 3 months I just drove the car and then I would get 2Ds. So I get 2Ds after get 2Ds and then I just repaired it in a week. I think the quotation that I got from Auto Boost was around 120. So at that time we get I shouldn't spend from my pockets. Because if I do that already, motor planning because it was a second-hand car. So I had to like trade. I just made that amount in a week, and then I imported the parts from South Africa. The second week it was fixed, back to the road. Now I had to like brand it and then give Brenda my company logo, which was Mode Fintech, because at that time we need another company, and then we stayed with Rome Capital. I opened Mode Fintech because now my dad's so how my dad's we have to like channel it into different companies so that more money can
for
be
growth
made.
purposes.
100%. So funny enough, I drove that car. Can't driver with the fake blue book. The blue book was fake.
Yeah.
So when I realized that the blue book was fake, now it's caught issues in the whole of 2024, 2023.
So no reclaim in a garage or
no, it was from somebody else. So that person was like in deep trouble, the Koloto and all those. So like I had to like help him. He was also a friend of mine. I can't borrow you money. I can only give you like a small portion. But if it's a huge amount of money, I'll either maybe buy one of your cars because he had 100. But at that time I was growing because kind of like as a trader, we live and we learn. But as a trader, one thing about being a trader is that you're going to like learn a lot of things. You have to go through a lot of downfalls, the process.
True.
If you don't go through the process, marole profitable we so go through the process, it's still waiting for you.
True.
Because for us to say you are profitable, you have to be psychologically advanced to the trading industry. You have to be like bulletproof, 100%. So what I did was that the rest of 2024 caught going back and forth.
Yes.
And then it happened that we get let me dish this case. And then I just withdrew it because at that time I made a big mistake. I sent money again without doing Mekwala and all those. And then that thing also helped me like in my trading journey because I was able to like learn like what kind of person I am. Like emotionally, when like situations really tough, how do I handle them? And I was able to handle the situation the way I will handle a loss in Forex. That's what.
True.
So that thing, if like I continued with it with the quad thing, I wasn't going
It
to
was
be
going
able
to
to
take
move
its
on.
toll on you
Yes,
and on your trading.
100%.
From the bigger
For
picture.
sure.
Yeah.
So I was able to handle the very same situation, the very same way I will handle my trading losses. So yeah, and then 2025 we kept pushing and pushing.
You moved
2026
out of
now,
the penthouse, then you buy your own your house, yourself a house.
we're still working on that one.
Nice.
The reason why we moved from the penthouse is that now we had to grow.
True.
We had to like
And how
get
were the
more
girls?
assets. Yo, it was a lot, like it was a lot.
They kept throwing themselves at
100%,
you.
100%. Ah,
Because
you,
it makes a lot of people lose focus.
that one you can't handle it, my king. You can't handle it.
But
Fun
you
is
have to find a way.
fun is nice.
Uh,
But like having fun is way too nice. Like drinking alcohol, clubbing, after clubbing.
especially at your age.
Yeah, having fun.
I totally understand.
Having fun was so nice, was way too nice. But one thing about trading, I realized that psychology is way too important after getting the skill from trading. If your psychology is not that strong, your trading now is going to get messy. Even if you have the right skill, you are not going to be profitable like before. Yes. So and then
because I know a few traders while they have done it all, like all the things that the rock star life.
100%.
Especially most of our friends in South Africa that you might know. And then everything is all lovey-dovey. And then something happens and then everything just goes south.
Everything just goes south. I think maybe it works hand in hand with psychology. Because as a trader,
I think also with the people you surround yourself.
Yes, because one thing about being a trader, what I realize is that how a trader, there's only one thing that you need to protect. Is your peace of mind. You need to protect it more than anything, because if you are distracted, you're not going to be able to execute the trades. Kanako, you're not going to be able to like see the market the same day. You will always lose and lose and lose, and the more you lose, it will lead to over trading. Until now you are getting greedy. You want, even when you are in profits, now you want to make a lot of money
because you've been losing.
Because you have been losing. You are trying to like recover your losses by just flipping one account, which is a bad thing as a trader. So, and then 2024, I got exposed to leadership monitor. So he came to Botswana. He was like, "Hey, my king, I see your work. I want us to host us." So he came 2020. No, it was 2023, not 2024. 2023 towards the end.
When he hosted his event
in Hilton.
Hilton.
Yes. So what he did,
there
is it?
Yeah.
So what he did, he was like, "Hey, my king, I see your work. You're doing way too good. I want you to host."
He's very focused, that boy. Yeah?
He's very, very focused.
I think you guys are around the same age.
Yes, he's one of the best traders that I've seen.
True.
I've traded live with that guy, and I've seen him like doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy. Even like some of the things that I knew can happen, he did them. He showed me live. This is what you can do. You can make $1 million in a day. He was even showing me one of his trades. He was floating 3 million rands in profits from gold. Wow. I was like, "Yo, my king." I think that time it was the very same week he got a Luma Claire, and he got his little brother the Ford Mustang. Those guys are pushing. They're pushing. So 2024, and then the ref win came. But how I got to be introduced to ref win, it was through Matla Cabs, because ref win saw his work at Black Hole Street, and then he was like, "I also see your work, I want to see them." So 2024, we met Ref Wayne. It was the very same week like my boy Rube did $1 million again in Forex. So that very same week after he did $1 million, and then he purchased the 2024 A45S.
Yeah.
So at that time, it has been his dream car, and it was the right time to get it because the latest car was being released. So it was way too inspiring, my king.
Yeah.
Because now our role model is in town. We were able to meet up Ref Wayne.
This was the time he came for the under 30 Forbes.
Yeah, Forbes.
Yes, yes.
So we were able to meet him, and another thing happened, like God also blessed us. He also blessed like our team with $1 million, with the new car, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the happy students are winning, are buying cars. And another thing happened, like I also want to mention one of our greatest students who was way too excelling, way too powerful. His trading was way too powerful, even more than us who showed him the crafts.
Yeah.
His name is Antonio Tawana. He's one of the best traders we have in time. Antonio Tawana. So like he started like making 100Ks, buying himself cars, and it was so inspiring.
Yeah.
Because one thing about what God does is that God will lead you to people by like when in case if you can't do it for yourself, but if you show them the way, when they do it, now you are able to see that no, this thing is real, this thing can happen. So
and just to add on to that, I always tell people that if you keep working, someone will see what you are doing.
100%.
The universe just has a way of making.
100%.
If you just keep working, also not complaining, also give up, or someone will see your work and they'll be like, okay, I see what you are doing, but this is what you can do to get better.
100%.
Or maybe you are doing everything right and then you mess up somewhere. Someone will be like, I was in the same position, but if you fix this and this and this, things are gonna get better.
So it was so inspiring, my king, to also like see our students, the likes of Calvin Zambani, like that one unit. It was crazy. With Calvin, it was that like I only attended him for I think it was a week or 2 weeks, and then he made his first $9,000.
Wow.
This December from Boom and Crash, the December 2025. So and then coming now we are with I was able to like get into one of the best opportunities I've never had before, like being able to partner with TD Markets. It's one of my first brokers I've partnered with. Derive hasn't partnered with that because Derive is one broker like in terms of giving partnership to its affiliates. It's way too hard because now the market there is a high demand. So when it's in high demand now, you can't, even if you are the best trader, but for you to like get a position there, you have to compete amongst other best traders worldwide because it's a very big broker in terms of offering synthetics. So and then last year, and then I was like, let me hop into the currency world because I've been focusing more on synthetics from 2021 to 2025. Because back in the days, 2019,
4 years.
yeah, because 2019, 2020, I was doing Octa trade, I was doing IQ options, so it was currency pairs. So and then from 2021, that's when I started hopping into synthetics, which was a very good move. So now I have the skill keep quick because with synthetics is way too fast for you to like reach targets.
Yes, sir.
So now since I was able to acquire that skill from synthetics, now I have to use my funding power now to hop into currency pairs this year. Because one thing that I've realized is that currencies, that's the real market. That in terms of we know that with synthetics you get profitable by trading technicals. Yes. But technicals are a reflection of fundamentals. It's always like that.
There is a debate that synthetics is not the real Forex. The real
Forex is that side. I've traded synthetics and I wouldn't lie, I'm way too profitable.
But with the skill that you get from trading synthetics, that is spike and whatnot. When you have that skill from synthetics and you apply it
that currencies,
You just fly.
You just fly, 100%. But what I've realized is that for you to be able to like enjoy Forex more, you need to trade the real market.
True.
You need to be
because
able
all the
to.
time, the reason why gold is buying is because of this. The reason why this is happening is because of this.
So those are one of the things that I was able to learn. The fundamentals, they drive the market.
Yep.
They drive the market. Technically, you can have a buy setup, you can have a sell setup, but even if you have a sell setup, if the fundamentals want to drive the market to buy, it will buy. True, 100%. So now I get to like enjoy the fundamentals. I was able to learn different pillars, the fundamental. Like normally, I like teaching myself and then applying it until I get it right. Even if I lose, I'll just keep on trying. I'll just keep on trying and trying. So what I did is that I learned different pillars on how they affect different fundamental pillars, the likes of interest rates, economic growth, labor data, risk off, risk in sentimentals. And those things, man. I got to see.
You still do your account management.
Yeah, I still do it. I still do it.
Because what can they how is your trader?
I think
and then when someone says like speaks or things like that, what can you say to them? I have my own answer.
I don't think they will grow like business wise, because for your business to run, you have to be, as an entrepreneur, for your business to be successful, you have to identify the gap in the market.
Thank you.
If the gap is there in the market, you will need to fill it. You've got to do your market research, and then you've got to do your SWOT analysis for your idea that you have. It can't work like that. The skill is way too expensive.
How many times have we bought bread from our shops around? How many years have we been doing that?
So many times.
Do they ever give us free bread? Just a loaf of bread.
It can't happen.
So because now I see it as there's so many, like you said, so many gaps that you identify. And then number two, in value chain. You can some people sell signals, some
100%.
people are
but I think this thing kinda integer making. As a trader, like now from my trading journey, the way I learned trading, it was so painful. It was so painful in such a way that we bought robots, I blew accounts, like I bought so many signals from different people.
And they were not working. Sometimes they will work.
No, to be honest, the signals were working. The problem was the equity. And then another thing about trading, this pairs, the very same way how it's an amoshopong, we tell a lot of 5 pula. This pairs less on a price at all. True. For you to execute, you have to be able to know how much does this pair cost.
The spread.
Yes, the spread is at the. Once you know that, now you are able to know the difference between your bidding and your ask price. Spread.
Yes.
So
the difference between the selling price and the buying price.
Once you know that, now you know how much you are going to be able to risk on purchasing one position of that certain pair. So what most people does is that they fund small money and then they will dream big. You can't put on a $10 account and then think of making 100K. That one is impossible. True. It is possible if you have a skill and if you have patience. But some people, they just want to flip $10 to $1 million, which is something.
We don't have much time. It looks like we are gonna have part 2 of this interview. Mihela, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be like you? And where do people find you on your social and stuff?
The advice that I can give to other traders is to just keep it simple. How can they keep it simple? Each and everything that has price it is affected by the fundamentals of supply and demand.
Mm.
Always. So in short, Forex is commerce.
Mm.
Each and everything that has to deal with price, it is affected by those fundamentals, the supply and demand.
Absolutely.
Whether you are a fundamental trader, whether you are a technical trader, if you are a technical trader, you have to understand how supply and demand works. If you are a fundamental trader, you will know the monetary policy, how it works. If money is stripped out, you know. If money is placed in, you know. Whether the market is dovish or whether the market is hawkish, you will understand that it's one and the very same thing. So as long as you keep it simple, you are positive.
I like the way you know these terms.
Yeah.
Hawkish.
So as long as you keep it simple, you are positive. You are not jealousy over other traders winning, because that thing it hinders a blessing.
True.
If you a winner, like free.
True.
You need to be able to network with other traders, learn from other traders, push each other, because
put your ego
aside,
because with your ego sometimes can just block so many things.
100%, 100%. Because one thing about this market, there's a lot of money circulating in the market. There's a lot of money. It's $1 trillion market.
True.
$1 trillion, a multi-trillion-dollar market. I know what a circulator in this financial markets.
Yes,
so whether you 1 million, whether you 10 million, it's nothing. So we need to learn from each other, stay positive always, and in case if you need help,
True.
and then for the socials, normally I have a YouTube channel. I have a course there, but I ended up stopping because a lot of people were now trying to like impersonate to be me. So they would just steal the course and then sell it. Now get the big about to buy the age. Can I get course? But even though it helped me, but it was way too expensive. Which is, so I ended up like posting like only inspirational. 100%. So now what I do is that I've partnered with TD Markets so that I can be able to meet clients one-on-one in case if they want live trading, in case if they want account management or mentorship. Because back then I used to help people with mentorship online. But one thing that I realized is that people understand more when they meet you one-on-one and you are able to like in a short space of time than attending somebody online here.
Yes,
so yeah, and
so
YouTube and then Facebook, I go by the name Kennedy Molt. And then, but with Facebook, most of the time I only post the results of it.
Yeah.
Or maybe like educational things, the setup, or I can analyze it and technically before and after, or maybe like fundamental analysis. What is going to happen to gold or Nasdaq? Because normally when it comes to currency pairs, the USD pairs tata. Other pairs.
Any reason why?
The reason being is that drama. Wherever there is drama, there is more money.
True.
Drama politically, drama economically, more money is to be made. Yes. So whenever the US makes more drama with China, now I know what is going to happen to gold. Gold has to buy because China owns the largest rare earth mineral supplies.
Yes,
they control where gold is going. So they cut the chain of distribution. USA has to get it somewhere, but gold will remain stronger.
Yes, sir.
So that's what always happens. So you can find me on Facebook. I go by the name Kennedy Molt. And then my WhatsApp, I think it will just be here. It's 72246899. 72246899. So that's my personal WhatsApp number. And then for services that I offer mentorship, I offer account management, I offer signals. But even though I offer account management and signals, I don't like advising people to take this, because if they take this, they're not going to be able to know like how did I reach there, or how did I get to be able to see that signal or make that kind of amount of money. So I always advise people to learn how to trade so that they can be able to make their own money and to also help the government reduce the unemployment rate.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Or maybe learn from you, and then when you send signals, they know, oh, the reason why he sent this is because
100%.
of, you know.
100%.
Yeah. But hey, we've run out of time. The guru, I don't know if you have questions. Okay. So I think maybe from us here, we would just like to thank you for coming through. We've learned a lot from you. We'll have part 2.
100%.
Yes.
They will definitely have part 2.
And please, from here, you will connect me with your other guys.
100%.
Rome, Chems.
100%.
I remember there was a time I vouched for Chems when they started World Trade. I've just seen his work on you know the guys World Trade, right?
Way too good.
Yeah, so I was actually vouching for him. You know, if you want people who are trade and this synthetic, I know this
100%.
person. I think I also vouched for you. I'm not sure, but Chems definitely he was one of them.
He's so good. His skills it's massive, man.
The way he moves. He's very low key.
He's a very good trader. Even check on Resero. He's also like one of the best. His name is Resero Rampa. He's one of the best analysts. I think from Mau. From Mau.
He's not the same name Rampa with you.
Yeah, you can check on Resero Rampa. He's a good trader. You can check on Tebohoro. You can check on Matla Cabs. You can check on Antonio Tawana. Now, best traders that I know. And I would really love to invite them to come here so that they share the skill.
So that we
also build our industry.
Network.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yes, but yeah, thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you a lot, Mikey.
It was a pleasure having you.
The pleasure is mine.
That's it. Good people, we are out.